된 건가 시작? 잠시만요. 오케이. 자, 라이프 이즈 스트레인지라는 게임을 리뷰를 한번 해볼 건데요. 그러니까 저는 이 게임에 대한 아무런 정보가 없어요. 이것도 제 후임이 선물해준 건데 에피소드 5까지 이게 아마 제 부대에서 선물 받은 거였을 거예요. 그 비포 더 스톰 영상은 조금 본 것 같은데 옛날에 옴게임에서 부대 안에서 그 형기명왕까지 할 때 좀 본 것 같은데 무슨 스토리인지는 모르겠어요. 여튼 다행히 에피소드가 다 있네요. 그럼 일단 1부터 플레이를 순차적으로 해보겠습니다. 라이프 이즈 스트레인지는 플레이어 선택을 중요시하는 스토리 게임입니다. 게임 내에서 이루어지는 당신의 모든 선택은 과거, 현재, 미래를 바꿀 것입니다. 신중하게 선택하세요. 지금까지 제가 했던 게임이랑 많이 느낌이 좀 다르죠. 호러 게임이었는데 항상 인디에다가 오 깜짝이야. 일단 그래픽이 시발이죠. 어쩔 수 없죠. 옛날 게임이니까. 램이 이런 거부터 알아봤고 소리가 쬐 꽤 큰데?
What's happening? I'm trapped in a storm? How did I get here? And where is here? Wait, there's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there. I hope. Please let me make it there.
뭐야? 잠시만요.
I hope. Please let me make it there.
뭐야? 목소리 되게 크게 나오는구나. 나 조금만 줄여야겠다. 일단 조작을 WASD 뛰긴 역시 시프트고 되돌리기? 일단 스페이스바가 그거 스킵이니까 웬만하면 누르지 말고 ESC 컨트롤 뭐지? 뛰고 싶은데 이 새끼가 안 뛰네요. 점프를 못하네. 이쪽으로 못 가고요. 번개 딱 칠 때.
You can make it.
샹. 고. 홀리. 오케이.
Holy shit.
오, 욕이 나오네. 오, 씨.
Whoa. That was so surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time.
야, 히치콕 내가
But he could be
좋아하지.
talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool. I'm okay.
From light to shadow, from color to chiaroscuro.
이거
Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in
I
black and
didn't
white?
fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane Arbus.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces, you feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as tortured.
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
뭔데?
Right? And frankly, it's bullshit. Shh. Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you.
지금 이상한 셀카를
I believe
찍는다고?
Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
야,
Of course,
말하는
as
거야.
you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as
얘 뭐 대학교야?
long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
나한테
You're asking me? Let me think.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria. The Daguerrean
Already.
process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward.
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
fuck! 이걸 나 언제 해석해? 오. 클로이. 읽어보자 좀. 와, 나 이런 거 진짜 처음 해봐. 네크로맨틱이요? 내가 아는 그 영화야? 이거 영화 얘기가 많이 나오네.
The first American daguerreotype self-portrait was done by Robert Cornelius.
My little camera bag is battered, but still
You can
kicking.
find out all about him in your textbook or even online.
Fuck!
Guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
아, 이거 전환이 참.
Victoria doesn't waste a second kissing ass.
키싱
I should have
ass.
known. She'll have better equipment than Blackwell. Even her school books are gift wrapped. I can't believe she made fun of me in class. What is she, 15 years old? And people laughed. Obviously, Blackwell spent bank on the computer. Looks like somebody was already working on this. Cool.
You have just by participating.
Hey, Kate.
By putting yourself
Hi,
out there in
Kate.
the world.
Oh,
오,
I'm
진짜
Max.
깜짝이야. 눈이 왜 이래?
This is just a bump on a bigger road. I don't want anybody to feel excluded.
you seem quiet today. Just thinking too much.
야, 네 다크서클 좀 봐.
Not for everybody.
I hear that.
Moment in the camera.
Wanna go grab a cup of tea and bitch about life?
Thanks, but not today. I have to go over homework.
No worries. Let's hang
이따 때
later.
날 차?
Sure.
꺼져. 구겨진 종이.
Now I wish I wouldn't have read
Dear
this.
Kate, we love
Purge.
your porn video. 정말 해석을 못했는데 해석이 나오네.
Huh, this might make a cool shot.
찍어. 편돌이 하면서 요즘 엠버라는 담배가 새로 나왔더라고. 피치 엠버였나? 매크로와이즈.
That printer is amazing. I'd love to see how it reproduces my pictures.
요소가 참 많네.
I love seeing Mr. Jefferson's awesome photos on these magazine covers. That was amazing when Mr. Jefferson took a class picture the first week. Even though I didn't want to be in the picture at all, it was fairly fucking cool to watch him at work framing us. Damn, they have carbon fiber tripods here. The ball head even has a pan lock. God, I'm such a photo nerd. So cool to see Mr. Jefferson's actual published
이
pictures.
친구가 저 교수를
Gives me
좋아하네. 동경하네.
This is definitely where cameras go to heaven. Oh man, they have the... So cool that we can check these out anytime. The Decisive Moment by Henry Carty. Here's the poster for the contest. Mr. Jefferson really expects me to enter. Man, he even has the best plasma HDTV for a class monitor. Even in pictures, the forest around here always looks mysterious.
나오겠다.
You can never escape the lighthouse here.
Camera.
Whoa, Mr. Jefferson is not messing around with that monster. He probably paid 20 grand for that camera. Every time I look at Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about me. Every time I look at Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about me. This is ridiculous. I always get so shy and nervous. Excuse me,
말
Mr.
끊어버려.
Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her
뭐야 비꼬는
picture.
게 아니었어? 아 비꼬는 거 맞지?
I didn't have any time. Way too much homework.
비겁한 변명이.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. And that's what separates the artist from the amateur.
오호 이런 좋은 말 해주네.
This is ridiculous. I always get so shy and nervous around Mr. Jefferson.
이게 뛰는 거라고 말하는 거야?
You didn't tell me how cute I looked yet.
I was about to.
Just getting
You
ready.
always
Welcome to the real world.
Just cute.
hot.
Then I
거기
might
세계 온
send
거로
you a
환영한다 이
special
좋은 말아.
picture.
I'm not paying $150 for
Because
it.
Max wants everybody to see how hip she is. She plays it so shy.
I need a serious timeout in the bathroom. Splash water on my face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
I hate that
Zero
girl. It's so
edits.
fucking boring.
She's so fucking shy. She takes selfies with this giant pen.
드레드아웃 린다가 진짜 예쁜 거였구나. 어쿠스틱. 그래픽이 너무 시발이다. 드레드아웃이랑 색이 비슷하다고 왜 오히려 더 안 좋아 보이지? 알레사.
Alyssa is always texting, but Evan doesn't say much to me, but his photos are very cool.
To all of you, American girls,
I think that's Courtney. There's Taylor, always waiting for Victoria.
without you, American girls, I'd like to be part
아메리칸
of
걸?
the
노래
world
불러보면 아메리칸 보이라는 노래가
I hate having everybody see inside my
by
bunker.
the seaside.
I love that picture of Mom and Dad.
World from
Hello,
the
Jack.
bright
Kiss,
side.
kiss. Andy, you look totally fabulous, as usual.
되게 남다른 말. 저스틴 비버.
That's Dana talking to... Dana is on my floor, too. She's such an archetypal, gorgeous cheerleader. Stella is always deep in her nose. She didn't come to Blackwell to mess around. Poor Daniel, he's so nice. I wish I could beat the shit out of Logan. Poor Daniel, he's so nice. I hate bully jockstraps like Logan. And he's a Vortex Club member. I've seen Brooke hanging out with Warren. She seems like his type.
An American girl.
뭐는 누구야?
I wish October would last forever. They should just call it a sugar machine. That would be awesome if you put. There's Hayden, another Vortex Club bro.
원래 착한.
Oh, I can hardly wait to never be too cool like Nathan and Victoria. Lame. It looks like she's been gone for months.
Why she cries sometimes, talking about her.
There's Juliet from my dorm. Yep. Figures Juliet would be dating Zachary. Jocks. He's cute. I like skater boys. Too bad they don't like me. Miss Grant is a great science teacher.
I don't think
Principal
so.
doesn't come out of his office much.
드래그에서 그 글자 부분으로 땡기면 되네.
Empty. Good. Nobody can see my meltdown. Except for me.
있어. 백화.
Now who would bother to write that crap?
레이첼이 아까 그 사라진 애잖아. 여기도 뭐라고 적은 거야? I hate Victoria Chase. 빅토리아 체이스가 싫다고?
I remember when somebody punked the alarm last month. At least I got out of
Illuminati.
science class for that quit.
일루미나리니.
This poster must drive people to have sex.
American Mind.
I'm good to flow. Thanks.
What? 이런 기수? Goddamn shit. Secret society.
I feel like the universe is taunting me everywhere I go today. It all started with that bizarro dream in class. Am I going crazy?
화장실 거울이 저렇게 깨끗할 리가 없는데. Goddamn shit. Secret society.
Just relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift.
기프트가 재능이란 뜻도 있구나.
Fuck it.
오.
When a door closes, a window opens. Or something like that. Okay, girl, you don't get a photo op like this every day.
이걸로 찍으면 되지.
Whoa, where did that butterfly come from? It doesn't look like any kind I've ever seen before. The blue wings are practically glowing. I can almost feel the air moving around me. The butterfly feels almost like a spirit.
폴라로이드 한번 가보자. 야, 남자가 들어와 왜?
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss. So what do you want?
I hope you checked the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
머리가 파란색이야.
That's my family, not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
No!
뭐야?
Whoa. What the fuck? How can that be? I was in the bathroom. He shot that poor girl. I held up my hand. And then I was back here.
As he likely was. These pieces of time can frame us in our
I already
glory.
heard this lecture.
뭐야?
From light to shadow. From color.
Now Kate is being
아, 나
hassled again.
타임루프 씨발 개 싫어하는데.
And if Victoria's phone rings, this is real.
Now, can you give me an example of a
Man, I
photographer
cannot
who
believe
perfectly
this.
captured the human condition in black
손을
and white?
뻗어.
Okay, if I'm crazy, I might as well go all the way.
Bueller?
Diane.
Can I
Arbus.
actually reverse
There you
time?
go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
그렇지, 바로
I did
이거지.
it.
Can you give
I
me an
actually
example
did
of
it.
a photographer who perfectly
I'm a
captured the
human
human
time
condition in
machine.
black and white?
Human time machine.
Anybody? Bueller?
Max, don't freak out. Not yet.
There you go, Victoria. Why
My pencil
Arbus?
case is still in the same
Because of our
place. Keep it
images
together,
of hopeless
Max.
faces. You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and
When I
children.
took my selfie, Jefferson asked me a question.
Portrait, right?
If he does again, I'll know this is for real.
Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a. Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie, a dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
I know I'm not
Of
dreaming
course,
this.
As you all know, the
It's
photo
real.
portrait has been popular
I can
since
tell.
the early 1800s. Your generation
So I
was not
can
the
go
first
back
to
in
use
time.
images for selfie expression.
What if that girl isn't dead
I
yet?
couldn't resist. The point
Can I
remains
save
that
her?
portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for
I
as
need to go to the bathroom
long as it's
quickly
been
and
around.
check it out.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
퓨, 퓨. 너무
I'm sorry. I feel sick. May I be excused?
Nice try, Max. But you're not going to get away that easy. We can talk more after class. Is there anybody here
Shit.
who knows their stuff?
Jefferson wants to keep me after
Louis Daguerre
class.
was a French painter
And I
who
need time to
created
save that girl.
daguerreotypes,
진짜.
a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're
닮았네?
totally stuck in the
스칼렛
retro
요한스
zone.
닮았다.
Sad face.
Very good, Victoria.
What if I rewind
The
again
Daguerrean process
and give him the right
brought
answer?
out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American. Now, Max.
The Daguerrean process, invented by a French painter named Louis Daguerre around 1830.
Somebody has been reading as well as posing. Nice work, Max. The Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish
No,
reading the
we
assigned
didn't do
chapters. Max is so far way ahead of everyone.
Yes.
And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Max, you are not crazy. You are not dreaming.
퓨.
It's time to be an everyday hero.
에브리데이 히어로.
Yes, Victoria, you still have to do your.
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
excuse you.
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us.
뭐야?
I'm not avoiding, just...
Biding time? Waiting for the elusive right moment?
Exactly.
Max, don't wait too long. John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're
Lennon,
busy
yeah,
making
that's
other
the
plans. Go on now. Don't let me stop you. Yes.
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria.
근데 이거 말고.
Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
I'm on top of it. I think John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
Max, you're on fire today. All the right answers. Good. Make sure you finish working on it by today. I have faith in you.
개사기잖아. 야, 이제 빨리 화장실로 가야 돼. 화장실. 기집애 구해야 돼.
I hope I have enough time to get to the bathroom.
바로 가면 돼. 나.
Please. I can't tell anybody. They'll think I'm crazy.
I hate that science class with those nerds.
What's that got to do with anything?
Okay, Max, retrace every step. I washed my face. I shredded my photo. Then the butterfly flew in. And I took a photo.
Leave them out of this bitch! You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with. Don't ever tell me what to do.
Wowzer,
I'm so
I need
sick
a hammer to
of
break it
people trying
open.
To control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
Holy shit, I can't let this happen. If I can reverse time again, I can help her.
Hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
됐어.
No way.
Don't ever touch me again, freak!
좋아. 방금 거 오류였구나, 그냥.
Another shitty day.
That did not happen. This cannot be real. I just saw a girl get shot and then saved her. What the fuck is going on? Do not freak out.
Hey, do you hear that fire alarm? That means you should be outside.
I had to use the bathroom.
Girls always use that excuse.
Excuse for what?
For whatever you're up to, your face is covered in guilt.
The alarm tripped me out.
Then trip on out of here, Missy. Or are you hiding something? Huh?
Thank you, Mr. Madsen. The situation is under control. There's no emergency here. Leave Miss Caulfield alone and please turn off that alarm since that's your job.
사이코 아니야? 학생한테 말을 저딴 식으로 한다고? 저러니까 나이 먹으면 개무시당하는 거야. 쪽팔린 줄 알았지, 사람이 말이야. 선생님!
Principal Wells always looks so distracted.
You look a little stressed out. Are you okay?
I'm just a little worried about my future.
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking about? You can always be upfront with me, Max. Or have you done something wrong? Is that it? Well, Max, talk to me.
숨겨야지.
I just got sick in class. Female trouble.
Except you're wandering around like a zombie. And do you think that's the first time a student has used that line on me?
It's the truth. I felt dizzy in Mr. Jefferson's class.
Just tell me what you're hiding. You can trust me.
There's nothing to hide. I got sick. It happens, you know.
There's that teen toot again. You know, I've heard enough. Don't think I don't know what goes on around here. You've only been here for 3 weeks and you're already causing conflict. I don't think your parents will approve when they find out.
왜 그래요?
Now get outside with class. Please.
정상인이 없어.
No, he does not buy that at all. I may have just flushed my scholarship down the toilet. Yes, I could rewind and actually tell him the truth.
You look a little stressed out.
말하자.
I just saw Nathan Prescott waving a gun around in the girls' room.
Nathan Prescott. You sure?
Yes, he was in the bathroom talking to himself with a gun. I saw everything. He was babbling like crazy.
Okay, slow down. Slow down. So now you saw this without him seeing you.
I was hiding behind a stall. I have the right to be there. It's the girls' room.
I know. I just want to be completely clear what happened. Mr. Prescott happens to be from the town's most distinguished family, and one of Blackwell's most honored students. So it's hard for me to see him brandishing a weapon in the girls' bathroom. So what happened next?
Then he left. I ran out here wondering what to do. Are you gonna bust him?
This is a serious charge. I'll look into the matter personally. Thank you for bringing it to my attention.
That's it? After what I told you?
We'll continue this discussion later in my office. Please go outside with the rest of your class now, Miss Caulfield.
괜히 얘기했다.
Of course this academic drone won't do anything, since the Prescott family owns Blackwell now.
Should I rewind and change my story?
아이씨 어떻게 해야 되지?
You look a little...
피곤하게 살지 말자. 그냥 숨겨. 해피데스데이를 보는 듯하고요. 아, 그거 2 봐야 되는데. Run.
Rachel Amber. She looks so hopeful and pretty. I wonder what happened to her. I would so be there if a Sasquatch actually did battle a Razorback.
이런 데서 진짜 누워있을 수 있어 이렇게?
There's Hayden and his Vortex Club harem. Hey, Hayden.
There she is, the retro selfie master.
That's me, all right. You look relaxed as usual, Hayden.
It's a skill one cultivates at Blackwell, especially when one represents the Vortex Club. Not to boast.
What the hell is the Vortex Club anyway? It seems so elitist.
Only if you're not cool enough to get in. And it doesn't hurt your resume.
If you say so.
I do. But you should actually come hang with us one night, then you wouldn't be so inclined to gossip.
You mean hang with the Vortex Club? That sounds like a setup to a horrible prank.
Chillax, paranoia girl. We're not that desperate for fun. We know how to do that on our own.
It seems weird to think about partying with all those Rachel Amber posters up.
You're high. Rachel used to hang out with us too. She was a blast. Smart, not bitchy like, you know.
So you knew Rachel Amber?
I knew she liked to party. Fun to be around. Oh yeah, and she was hot.
Rachel was actually a member of the Vortex Club?
No. Rachel was like her own club. She was actually too cool for us. And I'll deny I ever said that.
What do you think happened to her?
Whatever happens to people who disappear without a trace.
Did Victoria like Rachel? She seems like the jealous type.
Don't think you know Victoria so well. She respected Rachel, even if she didn't act like it.
Do you really want Nathan Prescott to represent?
Oh, please. Nathan is like everybody's voodoo doll. Kill the rich kid. He's all right and a fun guy to hang with. Fuck the haters.
He seems genuinely unstable to me.
Nate has his extreme moments, but don't we all?
I don't know yet, Hayden. Let's talk later, Hayden.
Bye, Max. No, I have to get my chemical on and study. We should get you and Dana out one night. Seriously, I have to study for a test now, so I can't talk now.
Brooke actually has a drone?
어디? 드론이 어딨어?
I better read Warren's text before he blows my phone up. Hi, Brooke.
Let me guess. You want to fly my drone?
That's it.
I'd love to. I love planes and balloons and...
This is neither. Do you know what a drone really is?
저거 읽고.
A weapon, right?
You read too many conspiracy sites. This might be too complicated for you. Funny. Warren said you were smart. Please, step back.
어. 아, 이 사진들을 찍는 건가 봐. 내가 처음에 찍었던 거. 와, 좋댔다. 이거 해석이 되다 말았네.
Okay, Brooke.
Let me get.
Is that really yours? Is that even legal?
Of course. Nobody knows about it yet.
Isn't it considered a weapon of war?
You read too many conspiracy.
아이씨, 뭘 해도 똑같네.
Sorry, Max. I have to focus on making sure this drone doesn't crash.
꺼져. 필요 없어.
What a complicated name for such a tiny
야,
drone.
남의 가방을 뒤지는 건 좀 아니지 않니? 응? 아.
Hi, Brooke.
Let me get.
That looks
Yes.
like a high-fly drone. Model B400 EVO. Now, that's a nice piece of tech.
You're full of surprises. Why would you know that?
보고
I love
왔거든.
aerial photography. Drones are perfect for that, especially those with great range. It's a new era of images.
Most
era.
impressive, Max. Warren said you were multifaceted. Here, give the drone a whirl around
Yes.
campus.
오, 내가 움직일 수 있는 게 아니야. 이거 100% 도전까지 있어, 냅두면은. 없을라나? 뭐 기다리면 도전까지 있을 것 같은데. 아, 근데 나랑 진짜 너무 안 어울리는 게임이야. 너무 밝다, 게임이. Thank you, bro. Hey, what's up? What's up, you fuckers? 뭐야? 이 대단한 새끼, 날 통과하다니. 같이 걷자. 이제부터 이기는 내 친위대다. 꺼져 그냥. 이제 굳이 모든 요소를 다 보진 않을게요.
So bizarro to be back here after 5 years. I thought I could just fit right back in at school. But with all this shit going on, I'm even more an outsider.
이거 누가 했는지 몰라도 역자가 번역을 잘했다. 아,
And
역자래.
who can I confide in besides my journal and my camera?
번역을
Man,
잘해놨네.
these are supposed to be the best years of my life. This is what it's like to be alone and feel lonely at once.
옛날에 사우스파크에서 봤는데 그 이런 생김새를 진저라 그러지 않나? 약간 하얘가지고 하얗고 죽은 게 있는 사람들이 진저라 그러지 않나? 사우스파크에서 그렇게 봤던 것 같은데. 아 사우스파크도 안 본지 존나 오래돼서. 저기 누가 또 앉아있네. 저스틴 비버. 야, 씨. 이게 아까 그 팀이구나.
Evan's portfolio always looks so uber pro. I think his name is Evan. Hey, Evan. Mind if I check out your cool portfolio?
Let's see if you're worthy of it, Max. You'll have to answer a simple
똑같이
question. Who photographed the famous falling soldier?
Steve McCurry?
Unless he could travel back in time. McCurry was born 5 years after the falling soldier picture. McCurry also shoots in color. In other words, no portfolio.
멍청한 새끼. 내가 이런 기술이 있는 줄은 몰랐을 거다.
Hey, Evan.
Let's see if you're worth.
로버트 카파.
Robert Capa, of course. I love his work, despite the controversy about that photo.
My. This quiet child knows things.
That's why I'm here.
You're a kindred spirit, Max. Would you care for a perusal of my portfolio? It's not a privilege I grant to many.
I'd be honored, sir.
Yes.
These photos are great. And Rachel Amber's face is mesmerizing.
봤으니까 이게 필요 없다 너.
Clever. Hello?
Max, I don't feel like talking.
Hey.
What's wrong?
Nathan Prescott, little rich bitch kid. He thinks he can own people like his parents own Blackwell. Like he owns the Vortex Club.
Yes, he's a nasty piece of work.
Somebody needs to take that prick down.
He'll take himself down.
Yeah, history always proves that, right? Just wait for justice, you sheeple.
이렇게 말하면 미안해 찐따 같아.
Let's talk later, okay, Max?
왜 그래? Daniel.
What's up, Daniel?
Oh, hi, Max. Could I, ask you a question? Would you mind letting me sketch you? I do put my sketches on Facebook, though.
I'm honored.
I'd be honored, Daniel. Makes me feel like a muse.
Funny you should say that. I was just thinking about my real muse. Rachel Amber.
So what happened to her? There's gotta be a story.
She just stopped coming to class. Some people said she ran away. Some say she jumped off a cliff. I just hope she's okay.
You knew her?
No, but once she asked me to draw her portrait. Oh, she was a natural.
Hard to avoid her posters all over campus.
Kills me to see her sweet face used as a crime photo. She had a good heart.
Okay, why don't you start drawing me? Even though I must be a step down from Rachel.
No way, you're a good substitute muse.
대체 뮤즈. 미친 새끼 뒤질라고.
Oh, that's a good posture.
타이타닉 상.
Good, good.
Best portrait ever.
저렇게 빨리 그리네 저거.
Thanks, Max. I'd like to draw you another time if you want.
나와 이 미친 땅가루 같은 새끼.
Yo, Justin.
Check out the Max. Come to thrash?
Oh yeah? Bring it.
What's your first move gonna be?
Jump?
You're such a poser. If you can't even name a simple nose slide or a tray flip, you should walk on.
근데 왜 모든 애들한테 이렇게 이걸 해야 돼? 모든 애들한테
Yo,
이것들을
Justin.
따로 필요가
Check
있나?
I came to nose slide, but I'd love to see somebody do a tree flip.
Oh, sick. You're not a poser.
Nah, I just can't skate worth shit.
Aw, check it. We're gonna destroy some rails for you. What do you want to see?
복가수라려.
I'd love to see a nose slide.
Let's get Trevor all over that action.
Hey,
You're not really a skate Betty.
I used to be, but I'm into my camera now.
I can tell. We need more girls out here.
그렇지.
Rachel Amber and her punk friend used to skate
레이첼이
with
나올 줄
us.
알았지.
You knew Rachel?
She used to chill with us sometimes. But one day, she just vanished. I hope she's living the dream
인싸였네, 그
somewhere.
친구가.
If anybody hurt her, we'll get a skate posse and take them out with our boards.
Who was Rachel's punk friend?
I can't remember her name. She was hot. Tats, blue hair, hardcore.
걔다.
She stopped hanging out with us after Rachel disappeared. Ran away.
You ever hang out with Victoria?
Fuck that. I'd rather rollerblade than hang out with snobs like her.
Let's chill later, Justin.
Anytime you want to take some action shots, we're here for you, Max. You can watch us destroy these
I don't want to go
rails.
that way.
그래. 그러면 기숙사로 갈까? 저쪽으로 갈까? 아, 나 실수로.
Warren's waiting for me and his flash drive in the parking lot,
아,
so
기숙사로 가게?
I better get back to my dorm.
워렌 버핏. 진 워렌 버핏. 마지막으로 저 선생님한테 가고, 아이고 이걸 못 지나가네. 씨발. 일단 레이첼 엠버에 대한 그 정보를 많이 얻었네요. 아, 얘는 그렇구나. 아이고 씨발.
Hey there, Stella.
Hey, I know you. You're the new quiet girl in
오,
Jefferson's
예쁘게
class.
생겼다.
Isn't he incredible?
I think so. We're lucky to have such a famous teacher. And I actually love his work.
Me too. His New York urban stuff is great, but I'm glad he came back to his Oregon roots. Screw the East Coast elite. It
East
must
Coast.
piss off those pretentious galleries that Mark Jefferson is teaching photography to us Blackwell Hicks. Plus, he is pretty hot for an older guy. If Victoria wasn't all over him, I would definitely make a move.
Woo!
Victoria is pretty obvious. I don't think Jefferson is into her.
I don't think she's closed the deal, but she's not the only player.
Now, how do you know this?
You have a lot to learn here at Blackwell. Rachel Amber absolutely had sex with him.
Woo!
Well, I heard that from a good source.
Interesting.
So, you knew Rachel?
Not really. I saw her hanging with the other cool kids like Victoria. Not my kind of clique.
네가 찐따라는
But
건가?
I heard insane stories about Rachel. I'd like to study this photo if you don't mind.
그래, 말안 걸게 씨발이라.
Hi, Miss Grant.
Excuse me, Max. I know everybody loves being asked to sign a petition. But would you do Miss Grant a favor and hear me out?
Yes, ma'am.
Sure, I always have time for you. What's the petition?
David Matson, our chief of security, wants to put surveillance cameras all around the campus. Halls, classrooms, gym, dorm rooms, etc. Blackwell Academy should be a high school, not a high security
담배를
penitentiary.
펴본데?
David Madsen doesn't need another excuse to harass students here.
Max, this isn't about personalities. This is about protecting civil rights and our school's legacy of
쟤는
freedom.
잘못 골랐다.
Blackwell Academy has a noble heritage, from the Native Americans who founded this land to the pioneers who shared it in peace, not fear and violence.
Blackwell is that old? That's incredible.
You should learn a little history about your alma mater.
Tremendous.
You'll find some fascinating facts. There's a lot of power in this region. I think it helps the creative juices flow
이런
around
타입이
here.
상대하기 좀 불편해.
Now, before I assign you homework
나는.
with this lecture, will you please sign the petition to keep our campus from going back to 1984?
Absolutely. I don't mind security, but not pure surveillance.
I knew you were my favorite new student at Blackwell for a good reason.
일단 점수 땄고 티처스 캣이란 말이죠.
The petition is going well. I think we'll hit our goal.
티처스 팻인가 티처스 캣이 이제 선생님들 똥꼬를 빨면서 동급생들에게 미움을 받는 그런 사람들을 말하는 옛날 은어입니다. 옛날 은어예요. 지금은 쓰는지 모르겠네.